Hello and good evening. My name is John, and we're here playing Phantasmagoria as part of my Steam cleaning series, where I go through every game in my Steam library, eventually then arbitrarily rate and or review them after we go to playtime. Now, I do actually know what this game is. I played Phantasmagoria as a kid, which was probably a bad choice, all considering what's in this game. But I was a sucker for anything made by Roberta Williams, put out by Sierra. Let's try to watch the intro. I don't know how this works. Oh my god, interlacing. Interlacing. That's where you only draw every other line and figure people would just fill it in with their brains. It worked okay. Really shows the age, though. This was one of the earliest CD-ROM games that I ever played. It was like Manhole and then Phantasmagoria. Manhole, Mist, and Phantasmagoria. Why, it's the house from Alan Wake. So the mid-90s, live action or FMV became all the rage. Sierra was typically known, just like LucasArts, for their pixel art. You know, hand animated characters, you know, your King's Quest, your Day of the Tentacles, your games in that sense. And they figured that's all good and well, but to get the kids these days, to get the interest, we wanted to get some live actors on screen. And the problem was that live actors didn't really save you much. It was also incredibly expensive. And you got a really real mix of quality when you pulled in that stuff. You'll be okay. Oh no! The double reveal.
Adrian. God. What's the matter, sweetheart? Oh.
No, it's horrible.
Look at that long 90s hair.
It's just a bad dream. You don't ever have to be afraid of anything. I'll always be here to protect you.
Aw, the happy music started. Oh yeah, this also had a mature rating, because, they're doing the adult stuff. Now, some people say that Phantasmagoria kind of... Oh, name your game. That Phantasmagoria was one of the factors that led to almost bankrupting Sierra at some point. I don't know if that's true or not, but you can tell they put a lot of resources into this, and I don't think it did so well. Like, it was, gosh, what was it, like 6 or 7 CDs at the time? So, like, the cost per production per unit was far higher than what they were used for, even with games that were multiple floppy disks. And overall, I felt the game was just not as good. I mean, I'll tell you right now.
Good morning, sweetheart.
How about some coffee?
Yeah, big one. Somebody kept me up last night.
Well, I'm sorry. I had a nightmare. You didn't seem to mind so much last night.
Oh, no. Was probably just spending the night in a new house is all.
Yeah, I know. I have to admit, this place is kind of strange.
Yeah, it's different. You know, I bet the guy that built this place must have been really bizarre.
Oh, hi, Spaz.
How you doing, huh?
You can barely tell there's a cat in that
Hey,
image.
sweetheart.
Well, I don't know. I'm almost finished unpacking. Thought maybe I'd do a little exploring.
Yeah.
How about you?
Did you see that bathroom yet on the second floor?
Yeah.
I like that. I think I'm gonna turn it into a photo lab for myself. Keep me busy for a week or so.
That's a good idea.
What's in that box?
Well, I don't know. I haven't gone through it yet.
Let's see.
Oh, it's the other cat.
Oh, it's Christmas ornament. Oh, look at this.
Why?
Just a sec.
Remember this?
Yeah. Yeah, I gave you this for Halloween.
You rat? You know it was Christmas Eve. It was the night you proposed to me.
Are you sure I proposed to you?
Yes.
Of course I remember. Of course I do.
That ponytail has got to go.
I better get to work. I got a lot to do. I'm gonna keep this little fella with me, though, so I'll always remember that fateful night.
Well, don't work too hard. See you later.
Well, I'm bored. Let's go drop some E. Yes, look at all this. You can do stuff now.
I am the official hint keeper. I watch your every move. Ask me for a hint if you are hopelessly stuck, but use me sparingly. Too many hints can spoil the game.
What if we just sat here the whole time? Just drank coffee the entire day. I try to drink a glass of wine every day. I just love how, I mean, this again was one of the earliest FMV games. So like, she doesn't have an idle animation. She's just stiff as a board right there because they didn't put a full cycle on there. Go sit back down. And then we'll get back up. It looks so much weirder. They bought this furnished house. Apparently. Matches. Well, I did just have a cup of coffee. I better drink a cup of water to go after that. How many glasses of water can we have? Quite a lot. He's gonna need to pee. What's in the mini fridge? Return to T pose. Or return to idle pose. Let's put that in my inventory. You think 256 colors is enough? I don't. Alright. Yeah, the power bill must be immense. Heating and all that. Is there a secret passage there? You know, I gotta say, the house from, like, Resident Evil is a little bit more lively than this one. How? Okay, this reminds me of, like, a house hunter kind of situation. I'm a unemployed school teacher, and he's a nature photographer. Our budget is $50,000, and yet they somehow managed to get some giant, massive estate. Whoa, whoa. Oh right, Zolt. Yeah, they have their own
What the
Fortune
hell is
telling.
that? All right, a token. I'll try it out. Evil will walk once more.
Well, that's not nice. Lucky numbers 14, 28, 36, and 99. Return to idle. Go up. Go over. Like, what is this place? Locked. Weird, we bought this house and there's rooms we can't get into.
Damn it.
It's a pull door, not a push door. That's what the problem is. They could probably remaster this game if they wanted to. Put up some higher reses. Stuff like that. Another locked door. What's this? Hey, it's the cat. Loop. Oh, pretty,
Yes. How you doing, kitty?
pretty kitty.
You getting used to the new place yet, huh?
Can't use fire poke ramp. Whoa. Look at Nipatimset Bar and Grill. I'm sure I'm supposed to be able to see the back of it at some point, but it's a little too fast. What happens when you run a DOS box? Oh, look at our chapter progress. Look at that. Oh, uncensored, please. Full screen, yes. Title bar, movie detail on. We want more movie details. Thank you. Play.
Someone in town holds the key.
Oh, go to town. How do you know it was an option? Figure out how to go to town. I do appreciate this is one of the earlier games that had a hint system. Oh. Already stocked with food. That's a rarity. Wait, how do I leave? I go out this way? Oh. Who built a giant face on the side of their building? You know, I swear that some of this reminds me of just stuff from the King's Quest games. You can take the fantasy out of... You can't take the game out of fantasy, but you can't take the fantasy out of the game kind of thing. Oh, this is here. Go to the mausoleum? This game could really use a map. A long idle looking at that thing.
That's too far. That'd be a long jump.
What if I knock down the tree? No. How do I get to town? Imagine the car would be this way? Aha! Driving to town, driving to town. Nippo waso set. Place the camera and cut. Hey, poppers.
Hey, fella. What a good boy.
Oh, must be closed. Robert Thornton's Realty. Just loving the Foley.
Well, hello there, little lady. What can I do you for?
Yeah, are you Bob Tompkins?
When's the last time I took a look?
My husband bought a house from you.
Too bad you got a husband, honey.
Ugh.
I'll have a seat. Love to do that. What's his name?
Asshole.
What was that?
Gordon. Donald Gordon.
Good. Gibson, Gleason, Gordon. Ah, Donald Gordon. Here we go. Oh. Who's them people what took over the old Caravash estate?
It's Carnavash.
I remember now. Your husband was that photographer. What takes the pictures for those magazines?
Yeah. Well, my husband works for several magazines. He's doing a project for Newsday magazine right now.
And you, little lady, you're a writer, huh?
Yes. I'm a novelist.
Oh, a novelist. So what have you noveled?
Have you heard of a book called Blue Moon Rising?
No, can't say I have.
I'm not surprised.
Snap?
Well, young lady, unless there's something else, I think we'll cut this chit-chat for today. I got a lot of work to do. I got another client I'm going to meet.
I bet you do.
Well,
Thanks.
What? Why did I go in there? Okay.
Someone in town holds the key.
Okay. Just rifling through his... Oh, there it is.
Aha. Carnavash Estate. All the keys, huh? What's this?
It's a very large key. So sue me.
I'm returning to the idle spot. Alright, we got a key. Someone in town did have the key. Oh, I can't even talk to that person. That had to have been like a programmer or artist on the team.
The house awaits your return.
Alright, we collected a key. Go back to town now. Or back to home. So how does this game hold up? One of the downsides about the FMV stuff is that they really wanted to sell it. Which means that every transition between locations and interaction points is as heavy as possible. But they really got to sell, like, oh, she's gonna use this key, but we got to really pantomime her putting that key in, so you know that the actor we hired is putting the key in. Did that work or not? Tell me. Oh. No. Okay. Well, we learned that wasn't the key there, but all that animation for nothing. How about this door? Well, let's put the key in. Okay, turn it. All right. Oh, good. We made it. Key down. Everything just feels weightier. And I don't know if that works well with the style of game this actually is. Okay, she's reading.
This reporter attended Carnot's Phantasmagoria show in London's Egyptian Theatre last night and found it horrific, spine-tingling, and incredible. Women were swooning in the aisles at the gory realism of his spectacles. For the uninitiated, Carnot's shows are not for the faint of heart, as they feature occult images, the black arts, torture devices, bodily amputations. Of course, all are accompanied by a generous dose of screams, shrieks, howls, and frightening organ music. Those of you up to thrills and chills won't want to miss this.
The Illusionist Quarterly, 1887. Huh, well that was odd that was left out there, but I guess I'll just, you know. Alright, I think I'm overall done. Like, gosh, I generally enjoy adventure games, but they'd have to move at a slightly faster clip than this, and I feel that the FMV genre... What is that? Is that a canopic jar? Hard to tell. Kind of looks like it. Kind of came at a wrong time. I think it moved too quickly, too fast, and was not. It was used as a cudgel when it should have been used as a very razor precise instrument.
Dear Jeremiah.
Oh, there's no way. All right, let's jump ahead. We're almost done with this chapter. Let's start a new game. T. Start on chapter 5. Let's see if we get a video. I want to see what high quality video looks like. I mean, it's not interlaced, so it's a lot better there. October 21st, 8:30 p.m. So this has been Phantasmagoria. Oh no, blood. Overall, I find that this was a cool experiment, but I don't really recommend playing it because it's a bit stilted and a bit behind the times. I mean, it is 20 some years old, but overall, I'm glad they attempted it. I'm glad they tried it. I just can't really foresee us moving too far forward with it. Oh, the keys are important, and the hammer, and the...
8:30?
Oh, what did I drink last night? Cheers.